It is now Sunday, 12:01, open house time. I got here super early. I'll show you. Can't really see, actually you can't see it all, but I shoveled and salted the little walkway here. But since no one saw me and got a picture of it and put it on social media, did it even happen? But I can assure you, it did happen. So, tomorrow, attorney approval. Once that happens, I am going to schedule a pumping of the septic and the inspection of the septic as well. I'm a little nervous about that because the ground is, well, it's frozen. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do, but I'm going to try to get it cleaned as much as I possibly can. Maybe throw a little salt on it, try to melt away some of the ice. So when they do come and pump it, they can get it open, because someone told me in my office that they had one last week that they couldn't get open. So now it's all hanging in the balance until they get it open, and they're not trying that hard because they're not going to use a torch to heat it up because of the gases. Anyways, so someone pulled in right when I got here and sat outside for a minute and then left. I would appreciate it if they just walked on the sidewalk. I just shoveled, but they just left. If no one comes, I did all that work for nothing. There are a couple light fixtures in this house that I've never seen before, like in any other home. This is one of them. Look at that thing. Crazy. Pretty cool, but crazy. And then there's two more over here, just well, totally different, but have similar. Yeah, funky. Anyways, every time I come here, I'm doing measurements for my buyer to do all the painting for him at a very fair price, I may add. And every time I come in, it looks more and more daunting every single time. There's a lot of work in here. People underestimate how much time and energy goes in. For instance, this is one window, right? I'll show you. Whoops. Pretty simple, right? These need to be taken down. That needs to be spackled. That needs to be spackled. All these little holes, spackled, sanded, caulked, double painted. That's not something that could happen in 25 minutes. That's an hour at least of work. There's a lot of windows in there. Luckily, there's only crown molding in one room. But there's probably 50 some windows, 60 windows. Luckily there's not too many doors except for upstairs, but it's not really that bad. More so on the windows, but I mean this staircase is going to be fun to paint. Look at that thing. Holy cow. Every spindle, every runner. Well, who cares? I'm glad I'm doing it because I'm glad I sold it. I'm very happy. I was hoping I could pick up a buyer today. That's the ultimate goal for today, is to meet one person. Just one person. We'll see. I tell you what will look friggin' awesome when I'm done painting it. Is this fireplace. Oh, all old and yellow. Oh. And there's more spindles up there. And as of right now, we are planning on painting the kitchen cabinets. I know some people are like, oh no, don't paint the wood. Listen, these cabinets were put in 96. They're pretty, they're nicked up. I mean, they're actually not bad shape, but they're a little nicked up. Decided they're debating on painting them or just kind of cleaning them up, touch staining them, and varnishing everything. All right, it is now Tuesday afternoon. As you could tell, I'm not seeing any clients today, by the way I'm dressed. So, Sunday, held the open house, and first people that came through ended up loving it. They called their agent, they put in an offer Sunday night, which I presented to my sellers, and it sold to them, which bumped my buyers out of the deal because we couldn't get attorney approval on Friday. It's Friday, and by the time they weren't going to approve anything on Friday, they were all busy doing closings. Feel horrible for my buyers. They were really upset about it. I mean, I was crazy. I mean, you can't expect someone to come in at the last minute and offer a deal that was better with, there's more contingencies and whatnot, but, oh man, so they just accepted, it was close, but they just accepted that deal, you know. I just felt so bad for my buyers, but hopefully it's for the best. And hopefully this time the transaction goes through. We are holding off on our attorney approval until we get some kind of pre-file from the bank showing something. So that should happen within the next 48 hours. So by Thursday evening, we should have attorney approval. So that would be nice. I just came up here to shovel real quick. They're doing the inspection tomorrow morning. So, we are back at it. I don't know what to do from here other than just to wait for the inspection, everything to go through, which I don't think there'll be any issue with the inspection whatsoever or the radon. But that happens tomorrow morning, so as long as everything goes through and we get approval by Thursday, it's going to be another month before the commitment from the bank. It's going to be another month after that before closing. It's going to be 2 to 3 weeks after that before I get paid. So that bumped me getting paid half the amount in twice the time. So that kind of sucks. But again, I'm not too worried about the money. I was more upset about bumping my buyers. And this is the way it all worked out. Anyways, that's it for now. If there's anything important this week, film it. We've been flirting for a long time now. It finally happened.